Hello everybody and welcome to our new series. This is Red Dead Redemption. I've been wanting to play this for a long time. I'd been holding off until after E3 because I didn't know whether Rockstar were going to announce the new Red Dead or whether they were going to announce Red Dead Redemption HD, which a lot of people have been mentioning online. And unfortunately E3 went, it has been and gone with no mention of either title. And I don't want to hold off playing this any longer because it's an amazing game, and as a lot of you will know, I'm a big fan of the Western genre. So I thought, what better way to start a new playthrough but to start by playing Rockstar's amazing Red Dead Redemption and get it up on the channel. So without further ado, I'm going to shut up and let's get into it here. Here we go. And this is the Game of the Year edition. So I have the Undead Nightmares to play through as well at some stage. But for now, we'll just be playing the main story. So here we go. Create a new save. And I'll shut up for the intro. And of course, with those of you who are familiar with Rockstar games, fairly lengthy loading times, you know.
For one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
do people now have motor cars, Father? But I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Now here we go. Now finally we can take over. This guy is John Marston. We've just arrived in Armadillo. After a fairly lengthy dialogue there, fairly lengthy starting sequence. And this is essentially like a tutorial here. So let's head into the saloon.
Marston! Mr. Marston, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
I'll try not to speak over the top of people. 2 seconds whilst I just remember to turn on subtitles. There we go. No, on. Thank you. And this game is very much like, Grand Theft Auto. It's free roaming, except for this first sequence, which we have to complete in order to open up more of the game.
You ain't gonna find sturdier horses than these in all of New Albany. If you say so. Easy on the spurs now. We don't need to draw undue attention.
Come on!
Carry on.
And I believe what we can do here is just hold X. And follow alongside this guy, our guide.
So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
See, here we are. When you're riding close to a companion, you can hold X to match their speed. But not only that, our horse will actually follow the same sort of route that he's taking as
Who said
well.
I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd
I
they
like
leave?
referring to this game as
Ain't entirely
GTH,
sure.
Grand Theft Horse.
I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of
It's
being
been a long
soldiers
time
and
since
went
I've
looking for
played this
gold.
game. I've played through
You
it
know
twice
how things
already
is.
because it is an
So what
amazing,
are you doing
amazing
up at
game.
the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like
But
I
it's been a number
said,
of years since I
you
last
ain't gonna
played it, so I
find
can't
many
quite
folk
recall
around
the
those parts these days.
buttons.
Those you do find are about as sociable as most serrated back tooth.
But I'm sure I'll get back into it,
I ain't one to
into
judge
the
a
swing
man
of
by the
things.
company he keeps, but
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
And even for, you know, I think this is a 2000 and I want to say 10 release.
are you planning on spending any time
Might
in
be later
Armadillo,
than that.
Mr. Marston?
I doubt
But
it.
considering we're
I ain't
playing on
planning
an
staying very
old
long.
generation
Well,
machine,
if
this is
you're
PS3,
fixing for some
and
female company,
naturally
you
it
can
would
do a lot
look
worse
a
than
lot
Armadillo.
better if they did an
Fine
HD
as
re-release.
green gravy they are. Not
It still
like
looks
these
very, very
plants.
good for its
Dang,
time.
those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hold up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
And there's lots to do in this game as well, not just the main missions, but there are side missions, you have sharpshooter challenges and survivalist challenges where you have to go out picking
Oh, it was the
plants,
marshal
etc.
I
And a lot
think.
of that is
Lee Johnson.
needed
Do you know him?
in order
I think I
to
heard his
gain
name.
money
Says he got a
in game.
telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my
So they're
business.
worth doing.
That's right.
We're going to experience and explore as much of this game as possible with this playthrough. But generally, just enjoy our time in this amazing, amazing game. I can't
You ain't
sing
very
its praises
talkative, are
enough, you know.
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
And I cannot wait for
Damn coyotes. What a waste of good meat.
a
Not
re-release
far
of this
now.
game. It's going to be
You'll
amazing.
see the fort when you get to the top of this hill.
Easy.
Whoa now. Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Yeah, I'm not sure why that was so funny. Okay.
Yeah. Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. afford you.
And it's taken a while to get there, but now, finally, we are at a stage where we can actually play. And I'm intending to run this, you may notice obviously this has come up on a Saturday, a day that I generally don't end up uploading, but I intend to run this on a Saturday and a Wednesday.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
Just trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. You see my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
So we've got ourselves a little safe house here. With a trunk, no less. But I don't think we can do anything yet until such time as we've completed this first mission. I will try and save quickly. No, I cannot save. That's a shame. Okay. This game does have auto saves as well, of course, but
Hello there!
I guess I better start by doing this mission.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here. There's the
So basically our first mission we're going to be running around.
Good-for-nothing outlaws such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
let's see if you can still ride a horse. Come on! on then. I'll show you around the property.
We're going to be doing this this first mission. Again, you need to unlock this first mission to progress in the game.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
What do they sell? Hardware, tobacco, dry goods, liqueur.
And here's the corral.
By liqueur, I'm pretty sure it's just whiskey.
What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better. Come on, boy.
So far she's shown us 3 things. Or 4 things. General store.
That's the barn over
sheriff's
there.
little
Paul built
sort
it
of
himself
lockup.
when I was just a little girl.
The barn now, train station and the corral.
And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints
fine
from
by
me,
me.
Miss McFarland.
And we can hitch our horse to a hitching post.
are we
Just
going
make sure it
inside?
doesn't run away. I am quite keeping an eye on the time here.
How about a cold
I'm
drink,
hoping it
Mr.
does
Marston?
save.
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
So I'm keeping my eye out on the corners.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do?
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. We'd best get moving. This is a dangerous time of night for us.
Are we going to have an autosave, please? Yeah, no, it doesn't look that way. Alright, okay. Well, we better get into it here.
Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious.
So at the moment, I think in terms of weapons, we have a knife, a pistol, and this
Thank you, Mr.
repeater.
Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
And we're going to be starting by shooting small
I don't
varmints.
believe it. Those damn rabbits are back. Give me a hand with them, will you? You're better at shooting rabbits than outlaws, I see. Let's see that rifle. I want a couple of these to pop. Much obliged for the help. Them rabbits can be wily little critters. Mount back up. We should check out the rest of the range.
I want to see whether I can skin these little rabbits. Doesn't look that way. Let's get back on our horsey. Miss McFarlane, are you moving? What else do we have here?
We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go.
Yeah, okay, so we have our Cattleman revolver.
Come on!
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Was that a coyote? Get those pests before they scare the livestock! Hurry! I bet they're going straight for the chickens.
And you can snap to target on this game. Which is lucky.
Good shooting, Mr. Marston!
Thanks.
Nice shot!
Get off my chicken.
Looks like that was the last of the coyotes. Just a shame we had to lose any of the chickens. Let's go. I'll take you back to your room.
Thanks. I'd like that very much. That was actually an opportunity for us to try out something in this game called Deadeye.
Handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
This is you, Mr. Marston.
Ah! I actually wanted to hitch my horse there. There we go.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
And hopefully it's a mission success, and yes, now it's told us about saving, so finally I can save my game. I'm going to try and keep episodes to around the 20-minute mark as best I can. But for a first episode, I don't think we've done too badly here. Guys, I really hope that you're going to enjoy this series. If you are, and if you have enjoyed this one, please do all those lovely social media things. Please like, comment, share, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and I will see you next time for more of our Red Dead Redemption playthrough. But until then, take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.
I've got a feeling I know. Oh my god, this is going to be horrendous. Okay, sorry Mr. Guardman, but we need your hand, mate. Oh my god! Oh look, I can make it wave! Hello? Hello? Hello, Sarah. Ooh. Ooh, woody. Oh, that's horrible. Right, okay. That's my horrid sense of humour there. And let's keep it. Oh, it's brilliant. Okay.